I'm physical, I'm fast. I can run around. I'm healthy. Me and Trouble both healthy, so we'll be straight.
How many WTFs did you have? Kirby was telling us about that very technical term that he has when guys have breakdowns called WTFs.
WTF? I don't know what WTF.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe it's just the coaches then when they're watching the film of you guys. He was saying when there's mistakes made.
Man. WTF? I ain't having it at the moment. I ain't having it.
Trezmen, how does it just feel to be back healthy going through the season, knowing that you're able to go out there and contribute just in the first place?
Man, it feels great out there, man. Just being out there, just a blessing. I'm trying to just stay prayed up and stay healthy. That's something that's not really in my control. So I'll just get treatment every day, talk to Mr. Run, and see what I can do to just prevent that from happening. But that's still out of my control. That's God. So as long as I stay prayed up, man, everything should be good.
What do you make of what Malachi did as a true freshman, going out there playing as much as he did and playing as well as he did?
When Malachi's a beast, man. You know that when he first stepped on the field. He young, but what we say here is you're old enough. If you're good enough, you're old enough. So as long as he keep chopping, keep getting better every day, he's gonna be just fine.
Y'all always called it last year, I think, going to the doctor. What did going to the doctor reveal after this game? Because obviously it looked pretty good on paper.
Yeah, it looked pretty good on paper, but going to the doctor just like fixing our mistakes, They didn't score, so it made we look like we played not a bad game, but you go to the doctor on Mondays and just see what you did wrong and see what could have been better. I could have had a possible takeaway, like he said about the pick. I could have had that. I could have added that to one of our goals, and we would have completed our goal. We would have had 2 takeaways, but just seeing what we can do better and just trying to come back for practice Monday and just work on that.
Obviously, y'all didn't have any sacks, but what was it like trying to contain Bo Nix? And he didn't have that many rushing yards, scramble yards on y'all.
They had a great game plan. They were getting the ball out really fast, and we were trying to make some good in-game adjustments on just put our hands up because he was getting the ball out so fast. He did a great job of getting the ball out. That would prevent us from getting sacks.
Trezmen, after the game, Chris Smith talked about how important it was for you guys to keep Oregon out of the end zone. Just what does that do for confidence? In the first game being able to.
Let's start at practice. We got this little thing that the defense say we don't even want our offense in the end zone. So we always say keep them out of the end zone, and that's a standard here. Since Roquan was here, since David Bellamy, all they was here. Never been a standard since they were here. We just trying to hold that standard and keep anybody out of the end zone. Not just Oregon, just any team out there.
How important was it do you think, or how much did you guys feed off having some of those former players on the sideline and around? Did they talk to the team, or did you get a chance to visit with them?
That's great. That just shows you the connection we got here. I knew probably everyone in the boy. Even I ain't play with Miko, and Miko was on the sideline. I felt like I knew him. You feel me? So it was just a great connection, and you could tell that we don't just talk about it here at Georgia. This, we really connected for real.
We got to see a good bit of Nazir out there on Saturday. Just what have you seen from him, even going back and forth and what he brings to the table?
Stackhouse is very good. He's very strong, and he will get better every day. He's one of them guys that can move to stay in his gap. You can't move him that much, and he's gonna be very good. Keep working.
Kirby was talking about as far as asking about how the defense played. Kept mentioning a couple of times mentioned WTF moments in the game. As a player, do you know right away when a WTF moment takes place? And what about that?
Usually, in my case, if I have a WTF moment, it means I beat up on the run too much, and I got to turn and run. If we in the zone, I turn and run and try to go find the over. But besides that, I don't think I really had any WTF moments. I think we were very prepared for the game. Our coach had a great game plan, so it was unlikely that we did, but it was good that we did neither.
When you were
is that kind of a new way though for coaching, a defensive coach to kind of get y'all's attention when they mention a WTF? That's
You know what WTF means?
I would think I would know what it means.
No, I don't think we had no WTF. I ain't know anyone know what that means. I was trying to stay away from it. I ain't want to say it, so I was going to say it.
When you were on the sideline, kind of watching Oregon's defense play, did you see anything similar scheme-wise that Lanning was running?
You know,
Or notice anything? Similar?
I'm on the sideline. We usually going over our scheme, so try to match. One of our goals with this week was master in-game adjustment. So when I'm over there on the bike, warming up my knee, and Coach Schumann on the whiteboard, I'm just really paying attention to him. I'm not really worried about their defense in the particular setting. But I can answer up, but nothing right now. But when we go back and watch film, we'll probably see that they had some of our tendencies. So.
You're going against